What's up, y'all? Erroneous here, back with another Raid Shadow Legends video. Today I will be pulling some soul stones because we do have the soul chase going on right now, and it's typical what you would expect in a soul chase, but this time they've added some of these fire gems that you can get to forge relics, the brand new relic materials. And these fire gems are limited time, I believe, or they're just going to come out once in a while. So let me just take a quick peek here at the fire gems. I don't have any currently, and now I'm hoping they do this consistently where people can get their hands on fire gem relic materials. I was not expecting this, and I think it's just simply because of the forge pass, because these fire gems are not anywhere else. So I'm wondering if they're going to do this consistently or if they're only going to do this once in a while. So that's kind of interesting. I didn't think that was going to happen, to be honest. I really didn't think that was going to happen, but I'm pleasantly surprised. So I will be pulling some mortals. We do have a 2x going on for mortals. So to get a 4-star is 8%, 5 stars 3%, and a 6-star is 1.5%. Now the rarity does remain the same, so you don't have a higher chance to get a high rarity like legendary or mythical. So more than likely you're going to get rares and epics majority of the time. Okay, so in terms of the tournament itself, it is the soul chase here. I do recommend going for at least the 150 points if you can help it. And then there's no points that I'm aware of that go towards the current Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Titan event. So right now, compete in specially labeled events and tournaments to earn pizza points. So there's currently no events going on for pizza points. So there are tournaments going on though, and you can get pizza points from the event dungeon. So if you are farming the current event dungeon, you can get points. Now, is Donatello super strong in terms of wanting to go for the 5-star? In my opinion, no. I don't think you should go super crazy unless you really want to. You can. Is it going to benefit him with a 5-star to get more resistance? Yes. He doesn't require any accuracy, so there's really no point for that, right? I do have the fusion Donatello here, but I just don't know if he's going to be strong enough. Bless you, boo. I just don't know if he's going to be strong enough to go for a 5-star soul. He's going to be good in faction wars, of course. Early mid-game progression, he's going to be great. But for end game, I don't know if he's going to be all that powerful. Because of the fact that there's only one Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle per faction that they've plugged them in. I thought they were all going to be the same faction, but didn't end up being that way. So because of that, they're not as impactful. But he's still going to be strong on his own, because he's a good support champion for the Lizardmen. He's not a damage dealer by any means, so you're not really going to be building him for that purpose. So yeah, so anywho's, let's get right into this. Let's go ahead and see if I can get myself a few points. Maybe we get ourselves some mythical. Here's my wish list, Ankara. I haven't used her in a while, but she is fairly strong. I might consider building her up a little bit better. Maybe get her higher resistance. And in terms of this chick here, Rhonda, I do want to get her to like 5 or 6-star would be awesome. And then of course 5, 6-star on the Marius would be very welcome. So I'm not going to pull all of them. I'm only going to pull like maybe 30 or 40 just to get the first 2 rewards. 1-star on the Cold Heart. We're looking for a 6-star on Cold Heart at this point. Maybe even 5-star. Both. All right, we got ourselves a 1-star Toshiro. And I already have a 6-star Toshiro waiting. So, yeah, doesn't really help me out at all. By the way, I do have my daughter sitting next to me, so I'm trying my best to make a video here while she's next to me and watching her favorite show and eating a banana. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of pauses in between the video. So Ashnar 1-star. I do have a 3-star Ashnar, so the Ashnar 1-star doesn't help. Toshiro 1-star does not help, so I'll sell both of those off. I'm not really worried about collecting additional copies. Maybe in the future I might consider keeping some if they're like 4-star for additional copies or higher. It's just, it takes so long to get a mythical champion in this game that honestly, I personally don't want to keep it unless it's 6-star. And even then, if I have a duplicate, I'm probably just going to sell it at this time. So here we go. We start at 104. It's going to be 14. We already got 2 mythicals, which is interesting. Let me make myself a little smaller. 2-star Rhonda. I don't know if that's an upgrade. Maybe it is. 72 points, though, is not bad. We got a 5-star Huntress, and that's why. So 2-star Rhonda. I think that's a bit of an upgrade. No, it's not. Okay. I think maybe Rhonda's 4-star or 3-star then. Okay. Let's keep going. No upgrades there then. Come on. Legendary. Whirlum Frost King. Don't have them. Tanix Hate Flower 4-star. I think that's an upgrade. I don't use her though. Another 72 points. So I think that's pretty much it. To be honest, I think that's it for my pulls. I really don't need to pull anymore. I'm not really too concerned about pulling more. I'll be honest with you. Maybe I'll go to the 75, but then again, is it really worth it? Is it really worth it? I'll go ahead and pull another 20. I'll pull another 20 and then I'll leave it at that. So let me make some quick space here. And we do have a 6-star on the Renegade, is nice. The Huntress 5-star, not really worth it, so I'm going to shred that one. Eviscerator is actually a decent DPS, not crazy. Okay, so this is not the best. Scrapper's not really great at 5-star, but I could keep them just for fun in the future. Okay, 2 more 10 pulls, and I'm going to leave it at that. 44 mortals, and see if we actually get anything. A 1-star Marius is not an upgrade. I have a 4-star Marius. 2-star Signy. I don't think that's an upgrade either. A 4-star Arbias. Is that a cool one? It's a mouse. And a Dythe 1-star and a Marinix 1-star. So Arbias 4-star is, I believe, an upgrade from my previous Arbias. Actually, no, I have an Arbias 6-star. So like this is one that I can sell. I'll get 150 points for. And I don't really need it. And yeah, I guess we didn't even get like any upgrades at all. Crazy. That stinks. So Marius I'm going to sell because you can't get duplicate Marius, of course. That's very unlucky. 44 and no upgrades. So for me, I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm not going to go anymore. I'm going to save for other future events and go from there. Now, I did end up getting the fire gems here, which is great. I got the energy, which I'm going to use towards the current event, I think it is. No, it's going to be the tournament, which is Gear Ascension. So I really want to try to push towards the Prism Shard here. That would be nice. And if I can't get the Prism Shard for some reason because I don't have enough energy or resources in general, then I'll probably just stop at the Immortal. But I would recommend trying your best to get the Prism Shard if you can help it. So you get a free pull and a potential chance at getting one of the stronger Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle collaboration heroes. So getting April or getting Leonardo. I think Leonardo's better in my opinion, but April is very strong. Early, mid-game, late game, and some end-game content, she can be very, very powerful. But just keep that in mind. You might not get them. You could even get one of these legendaries, which are also pretty powerful. Corvus is great for solo content. Diricomorph is great for clan boss, mainly. Great for the faction Lizardmen as well for DPS. You've got Krokmar, good for Lizardmen DPS. Roshkar the Tower, great for clan boss, great for Cursed City PvE content, as well as Valkyrie, who's great for clan boss and other PvE content. These two, Manaya's okay for faction wars, not insane. She's good for Cursed City. Contra's great for Hydra. And then Richtof is good for Spider and better for Cursed City content. He's okay for Banner Lords, but he's not really the best, to be honest. Other than that, they've got decent epics. The best ones would definitely be Stag Knight, Deacon Armstrong, Phoenix, as well as Farrakhan the Fat. The other ones are okay. I think that Venomage is great for the Curse City content, and then Mordecai is great for Spider and Curse City content and Faction Wars. Other than that, the other ones are decent. Jareg's good. He's okay for Clan Boss. He's good for the faction as well, for the passive, for healing your team if they get hurt, and for ally protection. But, you know, they're not crazy. I'm pretty sure Lady Quellan, no, not Lady Quellan. Are any of these part of the Mikage fusion? I think Ulfrig, I don't recall all of them off the top of my head. But if you are going for them, hopefully you get a Lady Mikage epic fusion piece, or a Stag Knight or Deacon or Phoenix, or even Farrakhan based on where you are in the game currently. Anyways, if you did get lucky in your Altar of Souls polls, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Are you going for it? Did you get something good from polling? Let me know. I'm interested to hear your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on a video soon. Take care.